Well, in today's episode of things I didn't anticipate at all, Rockstar has just announced that next month they're going to actually show us a trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, which is the title we've assumed it will be called, but it's the one that also makes the most sense. So at long last, the incessant speculation that has lit social media alight every other day for the past, what feels like, year and a half, has been put to a stop. Only a few hours ago, I seen a tweet from Jason Schreier about some article that I was never going to read regarding the impending Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement, and I quoted it and said that'd be nice. And I think it's safe to say that this, I'm sure, very rational man didn't expect to eat his words quite so quickly. And when I say rational, I do absolutely mean it this time, because the reasonable response would have been to dismiss the entire thing as total rubbish. But anyway, at 1 PM GMT, which is an hour ago now, Rockstar Games came out with this thread. Next month marks the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Thanks to the incredible support of our players worldwide, we have had the opportunity to create games we are truly passionate about. Without you, none of this would be possible, and we are so grateful to all of you for sharing this journey with us. In 1998, Rockstar Games was founded on the idea that video games could come to be as essential to culture as any other form of entertainment. And we hope that we have created games you love in our efforts to be part of that evolution. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these expectations with all of you. Thank you. Sam Hauser. And as you can imagine, the internet has proceeded to go into meltdown. So the summary is very clear. In December, early December, which I'm going to be away for a couple of days, so that'll be when it will be, between the 8th and 11th. It's just going to have to be, isn't it? Because I'm away. Naturally, that's when all the big news drops. There will be a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And we'll finally put to bed all the speculation, all the rumours, and start learning about the game that actually exists, that we know exists thanks to a data leak, I think that was a year ago as well now, in which loads of unfinished assets got shared when they shouldn't have been. And don't pretend you didn't see them. Like, I saw them as well. I didn't cover them for content because I thought it's a copyright strike waiting to happen, so I left it alone. And yeah, we'll find out about this stuff very soon. I'm covering this news in anticipation that the environmental storytelling and the world-building qualities of Red Dead Redemption 2 will seep over naturally in the progressive quality into this Grand Theft Auto title. So if it's got those aspects, I'm sold. I'm happy as can be, exploring, finding all sorts of secrets and things. But it's no secret that I'm not the biggest Grand Theft Auto fan in the world. I don't dislike the franchise by any means, but I've never been particularly attached to it. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption, on the other hand, I am hugely in love with, and the environments in those games truly sell the world to me, and they're the best quality in that. So if that quality carries over, which I'm willing to bet that it will, then this game will certainly be the game to change my touch-and-go relationship with the Grand Theft Auto brand. Sorry about that, had to take a few hours break from recording them because I had another project that required my immediate attention, but I'm back now. Sadly, the reality is I'm not just a gaming content creator anymore, but in those few hours that I've had to take out of recording this video, that Rockstar Games tweet announcing that Grand Theft Auto 6 would be officially revealed in December has got, oh god, here we go. Well, within itself, at the end of a chain, it's got 260,000 reposts, 133,000 quotes, has been liked over 1 million times, and has been bookmarked 32,000 times. Totals in 78 million views. That's insanity. The demand for this game is going to be through the roof. We're talking perhaps one of the most anticipated games of all time here. So that should be fun. I do wish this announcement was a touch more on the visual side to give us something to ingest outside of just words. Even if that's not a trailer just yet, like a still image or something, you can come up with all sorts. And many studios do these days, because as we know, it's more important to appeal to the investors and to get fan interest up however possible than it actually is to appeal to conventional means to do so. So there isn't anything besides from a string of tweets. Nobody's calling them X's, Elon Musk, behave yourself. But this good news is being met well. Not only does this mean that Grand Theft Auto 6 probably isn't years and years away, but rather maybe 1 year or 2 years at most. I'd say 2 years is probably the reasonable ballpark we're looking at now. But it also means that people are going to stop acting up and pretending that they have inside information about Grand Theft Auto 6. Somebody needed to shut them up, and Rockstar were the only people who could. So that's a thing that's happening. Those people will now have to find a new way to create dull, repetitive content. Okay, more repetitive than mine, by a factor of 1,000,000. Besides that, there has arguably been a general consensus in the reactions we've seen.
Oh shit, here we go again.
As for me, well, I'm thinking maybe now's a good time to do a Grand Theft Auto 5 stream playthrough. Maybe even go back further and do 4 as well. I tried on Twitch a couple years ago, and it didn't... I gave up. I'm sorry. I just did. I had a lot of subscribers over here willing to watch that, and I was doing it on Twitch for some reason. I gave up with Twitch a while back as well and started streaming on YouTube again, and it's been smooth sailing since. So maybe it'll be a good shout to revive that idea. And if you think that's something that might appeal to you, be sure to let me know in the comment section. If not, do it as well, just the same. Engagement. But that's all the information I have to share with you today. Next month, we will be seeing the first proper trailer, not the fake trailers that you see circulating on the internet, that will inevitably ramp up over the next few weeks. The first proper trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. I look forward to seeing that. I'm sure I'm in quite a majority in that sense, but let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's the right time? Do you think it's too early? Do you think it's too late? Obviously, there are a lot of things known about the game already, thanks to leaks and things like that. But I feel as if it will be better to discuss it following the trailer than before it. I think it's more important to acknowledge that this is something that's actually happening now, which I didn't think would happen for another 5 years. I thought they'd just keep milking 5 to death, and they probably still will with the online until 6 has an online that they can flood with the next generation of impressionable children, give them flying cars so they can shoot people with them. I don't know how that would work, but they'd find a way. And then that experience will inevitably get ruined and beaten to death and only live through being monetized until 30 years' time when Grand Theft Auto 7 occurs, because game development cycles are getting bigger. Oh my god, I am rambling, I'm sorry. I'm sure we've got a couple of years to wait. The nature of things these days, there'll probably be at least 1 delay, if not 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 3rd. So 2 years minimum, I'm going to say. Could be wrong, but I'm thinking towards the end of 2025. So there's plenty of time to discuss all the more specific information as it comes. Right, thank you all for watching this video. Really hope that you've enjoyed it. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff if you did and you want to do those things. If not, there's no point in forcing you, because that's just not how I operate, unfortunately. I'm not that big on it. I mean, if anything, I've let this channel sort of decline. With any luck, I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video at some point. But until next time, take care, goodbye, and remember, finally,